All right, guys, good morning. It is Friday, October 8th, and today we are going to be, sound. I need to turn the computer sound off, otherwise I hear an echo. So today we are going to be talking about Paper Pumpkin. Paper Pumpkin is a subscription box. Hello, Diana. Good to see you. Paper Pumpkin is a subscription box that is sent out by Stampin' Up. You, every month, you get a cute little box and you get to create projects. So this month, usually around this time, they do like little treat boxes, because they're thinking Halloween and just little token guys. So let me open this up. You get, every box is different, obviously. You get directions, you get supplies, everything you need. Good morning, Lola. You're gonna get everything you need to make whatever the intended project is. You get a little ink spot, which I've already taken out of here. Your very first Paper Pumpkin, you get a block, you get stamps, and then you get everything you need, like I said, for the project. So this one is these little pumpkin treat boxes that you can put together. But today we're going to be using the stamps and a couple of the supplies from this box to create some cards. So let's see, we're gonna need this guy for sure. Okay, so today, who's excited? We're gonna make 2 cards today. Whoop, whoop. I don't know, I'm happy. It's Friday. I get to spend most of the day in my craft room. So that always makes me very, very happy. Okay, so right now, let me show you. Let me take this out of the way. And oops, we're gonna need something else. We're gonna need this little guy, because this right here is it's leaves that you can punch out to decorate your pumpkins or your apples or your what are they called? Jack-o'-lanterns with the face. But we're just gonna use a piece of scrap from that guy. So if you subscribe through Paper Pumpkin through me, then once I get the box, I create 3 alternative projects or crafts, and then I send you that tutorial. So these are the 3 projects that I made. This one is embossed and cut out. This one is random leaves. And then I wanted to do kind of like a, not kind of, hi Sue, it's so good to see you. I wanted to do a Halloween card that wasn't like ghost or goblin or something like that. So I did this guy. And this right here, I cut a piece from here. And then this card right here, which, the stamp set, super cute. Hey there, pumpkin. How adorable is that, right? Okay, so we're gonna make this card first. What I did is I took a gorgeous grape, and this is 4 1/4, but it's a half sheet and scored. So the card's gonna stand up this, like that. Okay. And we're gonna need the scissors. So, this card, lots of layering, but I also, well, let's do the stamping first. Let's see if I, so we're gonna put this on here, but first we're gonna stamp it. And let me see if I, oh, we'll make it a thank you card since I have that already on a block. Actually, I think we're gonna make it a pumpkin card because it's gonna have a pumpkin on it. So one trick, if you guys haven't seen these, the photopolymer stamps, if you want to put them on the block straight, you put them on the table and then you put them on the block, and then it helps you with a straight line. If you try to put them on there, they can get a little wonky the other way. So we're just going to stamp this Hey There Pumpkin in the bottom right hand corner, like so. And we're going to take what was intended to be this pumpkin, right? It all folds up, it comes already scored, and we're going to be cutting these guys. So there's score lines, and we want 5 of these sections, actually. Three. And 5. Okay. 5 of these sections. I am using the double oval punch, which you can find in the annual catalog. And we're going to be using this guy right here, the bottom one. Not the scallop guy, but the, I guess, straighter edge one. And we're just cutting these guys out. Like so. And you guys can always, good morning, Gail. It's so good to see you. The great thing about paper pumpkin is you can, well, great thing about all the stamps, and the great thing about the internet, even when it goes down. Oh, it's Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend? Well, happy Thanksgiving then. I think I did see that online. Is you can go online and see what everybody is doing. And so I did not create this pumpkin, but I saw it online and I was like, huh, I can do that. And then we're also going to take just a little strip of the scrap here, and we're going to create the stem. So we're taking this guy right here and we're just creating the stem. So you can make it as long as you want. I have one side angled. It's a natural stem. There's no rhyme or reason to it. And then we're going to take our seal, which I thought I brought it over here. Okay. And we're going to put these guys on the black paper. So this square right here is 3 by 3. Then I use Granny Apple Green. This is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So that's going to go like that. Let's just do that now. And then before I start adhering these pumpkin parts, I lay them out just to get kind of a general idea of what's happening. And then kind of like, I guess, was it last week that I did the paint swatch card? I work, for the most part, from the outside in. So that is too big of a pumpkin. I want them squishier. So it's gonna go like so. Okay, so we're gonna take these guys and just use your seal and put them on like so. But I think coming up with ways to use paper pumpkin in different ways is really, it really stretches your box, but it also, like, if I want to get crafty, but I'm like, I don't know what to do, just making the as intended is, it gets the creative juices going. And then also it's great for, I always take them whenever we take the trailer anywhere, which we haven't done in a while, but whenever we go hunting. Okay, I don't go hunting. Brian goes hunting. I take paper pumpkin boxes because everything's in there. So this guy, oops, I'm just going to put some seal on, and he's going to go underneath. Let me see if I can do this without getting seal all over the place. He's just going to go underneath the middle guy, like so. There we go. And then inside the box, you get these cutouts, and they already have adhesive on them, and they're the jack-o'-lantern pieces. So we're going to go like this. I thought these cards would be perfect for, you guys know, the little guy that I watch and his brother. Put a little, thinking Dairy Queen gift card in there. Although the little one can't eat Dairy Queen, but his older brother can. Oops, I don't like going that way. Let's do it that way. So there is card number 1. We're just going to attach all this to our layers. Like so. So I just wanted to show you guys kind of a quick way of using the extra product if you you know, don't want to use the treat boxes but I was also thinking, like, I mean, our mail guy here is great. He brings my boxes all the way up to the door and leaving them a little something. So so there's card number 1 for today. We're making 2 cards today. Who's excited about that? Leave me a yay. So the next card we're gonna make, I'm gonna show you. And let me, okay. Let me show you how it's gonna happen. Let me get some of this stuff out of here, because we're going to be using all of this. Not really. It looks like a lot, huh? But it's not really. It is, we are going to be using 1 piece of cardstock. So cardstock, ink, and our paper pumpkin stamps. If I can find, yes. So I didn't stamp these out for you guys to see what came with them. But you guys should also know that paper pumpkin, you can order it, and I'll put links in the comments or in the description, but cutoff for paper pumpkin is always the 10th of the month. So we are using 1 piece of the thick basic white cardstock. And let's see, I have to, my scratch paper. So we're gonna turn it like this, because I'm gonna need the lines. You guys wanna see the card? Can you guess what we're gonna do with the basket that I showed you? Isn't there like a baby shower game like that where you like pass the tray around with all the baby stuff and then you have to write all the things that were on the tray? Has anybody played that game? It's been a really long time since I've been to a baby shower, but that's what that just felt like. Okay, guys. So we're going to be making something similar to this. This is actually not the card we're going to make, but it's going to be similar. So I was practicing this morning, and here's my first attempt. Here's my second attempt, which I love. I made the box a little bit bigger, and the colors a little different on this one. But then I started thinking that I posted a picture. Let me show you how I did that one. So the reason I need the lines is you have this Post-it removable labeling tape. I got this giant roll off of Amazon. You can use Post-it notes, but this tape is sticky all over, whereas a Post-it note, you know, it's not. So the way I created the box is I just used the lines, right, and created a square, like so. And then I put 2 more pieces. That's not exactly straight, but then I put 2 more pieces here and I created the box, okay? I used the blending brushes and that's how I got the background on this. But I'm gonna show you guys something I posted maybe a couple weeks ago, but I never actually did a video. So I'm taking the score tape, labeling tape, and I am tearing it. And I'm making wiggly, non-straight lines. And then I'm going to put it on the card, like so. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be taking the ink and the color and I'm going to be creating a wave of sorts, I guess. I don't know what to call it. So I'm just tearing. And I want it to be wiggly. I don't want straight lines. And then you just gotta kind of figure out where you want. Oops, you know what? I want a bigger one. I mean, this roll of tape, I don't even know, is 36 yards. It's crazy. So the reason I want a longer one is because I want some more, somebody give me the word I'm looking for, please. I want more space and more wiggles in it. So, okay, we're gonna go like that. So this is all sticky, right? So the ink is not gonna bleed underneath it. And then I'm gonna pull it up from here because I want the pad, because I want the foam pad to stamp on. So there's that. One thing you guys really have to be careful of, if you guys get this tape, the ink does not soak into it, so it just kind of sits on top. So if it's inky and you run your hands through it and then you touch white paper or any paper, you're gonna get smudges. So that's a little tip. Don't do that. So this, I'm getting my blending brushes out. I haven't really played with my blending brushes. I did this one card that I'll put in the comments. I posted it, like I said, a couple weeks ago. And it's just not something I pull out a whole lot, but I just wanted to go, you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's learn and see what we can do with them. So I took different shades of orange. I'm going to be obviously doing fall. I want to use the leaves off of the Paper Pumpkin stamp set. And I'm just taking my brush and doing little tiny circles. And I'm going to start at the bottom because I'm just going to work up and start off the paper and just kind of work up. Make sure you guys can see that. On the bottom, I want it to be a little bit darker, so I'm pressing a little harder and just kind of go up like that. And then these guys, the brushes, all I do is rinse them off and most of the ink comes off. And then they dry. So this is Mango Melody. We're just going to ink this brush up like so. We're going to start off the paper and go up like that. And it just kind of depends. We may even go back and do darker paper pumpkin, or not paper pumpkin, but pumpkin pie, so that it's more ombre. And yeah, I definitely want darker pumpkin pie. And you're just kind of going and doing whatever appeals to you, however you like it. Do a little bit darker. There we go, nice and dark. Okay, and then we're gonna take, I'm calling it the vein of the leaf. I'm not exactly sure if that's the right term for it or not, but I'm just gonna stamp it. This is Cajun Craze. Let's see, am I done with these? Yeah. I am, can you guys see the glitter? For some reason there's glitter on my Cajun Craze. I'm not exactly sure why. But we're just gonna ink this guy up, and then we're gonna randomly put them on here. Some on the cardstock, some's coming off onto the Post-it note. Like this. And then I'm gonna take some other fall colors, and I've decided that even though I love blue, if you see my house, have seen my house, you know I love blue. I really like fall colors. They're just so, I don't know if it's like the whole warm and cozy or what, but what I also like is that you can take your color and you can kind of have two different colors, and by stamping off, you can achieve that. So this is Mossy Meadow. Let's do this one full strength. Let's not do that one full strength. It's pretty dark. Let's do that one half. So we're going to stamp off. And then we're just putting the leaf part over the vein. Like that. Let's do that one down there. And then we're going to take, let's use Bumblebee. We're going to use Bumblebee full strength because this guy's pretty yellow. Like that. Ooh, like that one. Let's do that guy down here. Like so. What do you guys think? Who's ready to use their blending brushes and try them out and see what you can come up with? Greens would be good. Actually, the reason I did this is that my Red Friday card has some, I pulled out the red, or the blending brushes also. So once I post that, you guys will see what I did with the blending brushes for that guy. And I'm not exactly sure why I like fall so much. I'm sure you guys have heard me say this, but I haven't really lived anywhere where fall happens. Just a couple years in Colorado. Otherwise, it's pretty much beach weather for me. And let's stamp this guy off again. We've got little branches down here we don't want to forget about. And maybe we'll go back over with that guy. It's didn't really, a little too yellow. This guy's cinnamon cider. We're gonna stamp off. There we go. And in this guy, I use more greens. Kind of like that, right? The green guy. Lola, the change of license plates in Yuma. Yeah, it's a thing. That does mean fall is here. Okay, so like I said, you want to be really careful when you're pulling the tape off because you don't want ink to get on you. So we're gonna pull it up like so. And there we have the front of our card. What do you guys think? So there you go. So on this guy, I put thank you. So let's see if that guy will fit. In this little divot. Another great thing about Paper Pumpkin is that you build up your ink spots. So in this kit, the ink spot was Soft Succulent. Well, thank you, Diana. You inspire me with the blending brushes. So there, yeah, that'll fit right there. I wanted this card to just be one piece of cardstock. Well, actually, it's a half a piece of cardstock, right? And this guy right here, my practice sheet, I think I'm actually going to cut this down because that's the back side. But I'm going to cut this down and I'll just put this on a piece of cardstock. So that works too. So this is it for the card. And then we could do the envelope too. I'm walking over to get an envelope really quick. Because I don't know if you guys follow Sarah Douglas. She is the CEO of Stampin' Up! But this week she did a video on decorating your envelopes, which I thought was really cool. So since I got the stuff out, let's go for it, right? So let's take pumpkin pie. And this is one of the things that she did, is that she just took an envelope, right? Your standard envelope, and just went around like so, just to give it some color. And then I think I'm gonna stamp maybe 3 leaves on there and give it a little decoration. Let's do the dark green ones that I like on the card. Oops. I'm getting a little crazy now, guys. Getting ink, gonna end up with ink everywhere. But that's crafting, right? At least paper crafting. So let's do like so. And let's do our Mossy Meadow. Mossy Meadow stamped off, right guys? We're gonna stamp off. That's why you always want to have a little scratch paper or throwaway paper. I have been known to stamp off like on my calendar and my planner. That works too. All right, there you go. Let me close up these guys. What does everybody think? Who's up for decorating some envelopes? Do you guys always, let me know, do you always decorate your envelopes, or is it hit and miss? I'll raise my hand and be honest, it's hit and miss with me. Sometimes I just want to get the stuff in the mail, or I put all the stuff away and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna have to take it out. But if you do it while you make the card, it's not that hard. I know this, but do I do it? Help me out, guys. Help me always decorate the envelopes. Give me some inspiration. All right, guys, so that is Facebook Live for Friday. What do you guys think about this? That's not the card. This is the card. There you go. So there's your card and the envelope. If you guys use this technique with the tape or the Post-it notes, or let me know, you know, post a picture in the comments. That'd be awesome. Hopefully everybody's going to have a great Friday and a great weekend. what's going on around here this weekend? Not a lot. That's awesome. So it's an away football game for the boys this week, so it should be pretty quiet around here. If you get paper pumpkin and they are stacking up, pull them out. Let's use them, guys. We are paper crafters and we love paper. Who loves paper? I love paper. I'm sad when the school supply section starts to dwindle down at all the stores. Okay, guys. Like I said, comments will be going, or the links to Paper Pumpkin and the other card that I did will be in the comments. And if you would like to order Paper Pumpkin, I appreciate it if you pick me as your demonstrator. I would love it. Like I said, I send you every month that you subscribe, I send you 3 alternative tutorials. And hello, ladies. It's so good to see you. If you missed the live, then you can watch the replay of this video, either here on Facebook or it's also on YouTube. So I move every video over onto YouTube so that it's always just kind of sitting there. And that is under J.O. Leah Crafts. I'm not that hard to find. If you have any questions, let me know. And hopefully everybody has an awesome Friday. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.